Hey guys, welcome back to Ivy Crypto. As always, hope you're having a wonderful day. Today I want to talk about the 5 cryptocurrencies that I think could be absolutely game changing in the next couple of years. These are all small cap gems in my personal opinion and could completely shake up the world. One of these you've already heard me talk about, but let's get right into it. The first one on the list is EthereumMax. So I'm going to go through each of these guys and I'm going to talk about the problem and why they are the solution and why could this be huge. Again, this is not financial advice. I am not a financial advisor. So EthereumMax is a live streaming / pay-per-view in the pay-per-view category, and the global live streaming pay-per-view market size is expected to reach 2.3 billion by 2027, which is insane to think about. And the problem is pay-per-view is a lucrative business, but payment options are limited. No crypto has ever taken the world stage as means of payment for these fights other than right now, which is EthereumMax. So the solution is by providing a cryptocurrency payment option for pay-per-view fights, this leads to which leads to a new market which will increase revenue for these fights. It's more incentive for the fighters, and audiences, especially those who love crypto, will have more options to pay and gain access to pay-per-view events. It's really a win-win for everybody if you think about it. EthereumMax has become the exclusive cryptocurrency at Groot Hospitality's largest Miami nightclubs, Live and Story. Floyd Mayweather is one of the most lucrative pay-per-view attractions of all time in any sport. He's obviously topped Forbes, all this sort of stuff. For a brand new crypto to convince Floyd to promote their token, that only means that the dev team behind this coin have some very deep pockets and good connections. It's a very new project, and long-term hodlers of EthereumMax could be in for a treat if all this adoption goes well. EthereumMax is on Uniswap and a number of exchanges, much smaller like 1inch, SushiSwap, Hotbit, etc., etc. So currently traded at 0.000000517. Put $50 in it. You just never know what could happen. So up next we have Kudos, which is part of the cloud computing category, and the market as of 2021. Multiple reports say the worldwide cloud market grew 35% this quarter alone to 41.8 billion. And the problem with this one is unused computer power from devices on standby is simply a waste of energy and really a waste of potential. So the solution that Kudos aims at changing the world of cloud computing by utilizing the unused computing power across the world and incentivizing the hardware providers. Kudos will be a bridge between blockchains and the outside world to enable the use of external data, APIs, and extra computing power that is not limited by the blockchain's difficulties. Kudos is not aiming to disrupt the existing cloud computing environment. Rather, it aims to complement existing services by utilizing the blockchain technology, powering smart contracts, DeFi, and the internet. By doing so, they're able to create unique outlets for business and growth and help provide 10x more cost-efficient computing and the use of data. Combined with the power of blockchain, Kudos will be game-changing in the cloud computing niche. And at the time of this video, it is 0.02 or 2 cents. Obviously, very much down from an all-time high of about 11 cents. At one point, potentially 12 cents. So a 10x from here just to get to its all-time high. Sorry, a 5x from here. Sorry, excuse my bad math, guys. A 5x from here just to get to its old all-time high, and it's got some insane potential. It's in the top 600 cryptos already, so that could be big. All right, so up next we've got Futurov, and I could be saying this wrong, the FTV token. A little bit of a weird one with this one at the moment, guys, so by the time you're watching this could have changed, but I still want to talk about it because I do think it's really interesting. So this one's part of the online video streaming category, and it's a $50.1 billion industry in 2020, probably significantly more this year as well. The problem with this one is paid online subscription services like Netflix and Amazon Prime are expensive, and users don't have control as to what shows will be aired and which shows are removed. Oftentimes, people are left hanging when their favourite programs are suddenly cut off and not renewed by their services. And those who cannot afford these services or dislike them in general often resort to piracy. Piracy steals revenue from content providers and artists who invest their time, talent, and money only to be stolen by unauthorized distribution of their media content. The solution is Futurov, is bringing all of the world's free and legally streamable TV as they slowly acquire licenses and rights through the help of their agents. The app was built purely for promotional purposes, and in no way does Futurov charge for any of their services or user data. Along with the deflationary governance token, FTV, Futurov is designing an inflationary rewards token that automatically and trustlessly pays creators, distributors, and license holders. This will not only end up providing a pioneering solution to piracy, it is also a novel way of monetizing free markets without charging users and allowing them to remain as free and anonymous as they wish. When rewards flip average Netflix/Prime subscription fees, FTV will end up offering providers more revenue per connection than they are currently earning without any overheads, which means every producer or filmmaker would be wise to partner with someone like FTV in order to increase their revenues and protect their works from getting pirated. The Futurov app is live already, and you can enjoy streaming on all their shows already. But right now it's been a victim of its own success. So not long ago, FTV was moving mountains from another successful audit to announcing partnerships with big names like Amanda Kearney, Rick Ross, and FaZe K, and as well as Mike Tyson, and successful town halls. FTV seemed like it was on a roll until recently, where somewhat of a disaster struck. One of its partners panicked and sold a lot of tokens, which resulted in a domino effect against its shareholders, which ultimately led to a massive price crash for FTV. As we can see right here. In an attempt to minimize the damage, the founders removed the liquidity from the old coin, and they plan to move it to a new FTV token and airdrop those existing holders. So that is something that happened, and it is actually on their website all the way up here. It is saying, do not buy the FTV token yet. We are moving it. We're going to airdrop people. So I'm not saying if you're interested in this to buy it straight away, but just keep this one in your back pocket because the concept is huge, and if they can pull it off, it could be massive. So up next, we've got TelCoin, currently trading at 2 cents. The category is mobile payment system and mobile banking. The market, according to multiple reports and a finance and investment companies, estimates that the mobile wallet industry will grow to 2.4 trillion this year. So the market is massive. The problem is current payment systems, whether it be mobile or digital, the transactions are in one way or another linked to a bank account or a credit card. The solution. So TelCoin is an ERC20 token based on the Ethereum blockchain that aims at partnering with telecommunication giants like Verizon and AT&T to integrate the mobile industry with the cryptocurrencies. TelCoin subscribers are given full access to the money via their phones. Their digital wallet is linked to their TelCoin platform, allowing the transaction to be executed seamlessly. The mobile operators will have their own share of tokens stored in multiple signature wallets. They have at least 2 private keys. Meanwhile, the network operator wallets will completely be handled in government by TelCoin, Coinswitch.co. At the time of this video, the TelCoin team was still applying at the Nebraska legislature. Since then, the project has already been approved, and Nebraska will be one of the first states to utilize cryptocurrencies in a way TelCoin envisioned. Money remittance through TelCoin wallet is already proving to be efficient for countries like the Philippines and Canada. In a country like the Philippines, remittances from overseas Filipino workers account for 8.8% of the entire country's GDP. The mass adoption of the TelCoin wallets in the United States will definitely boost remittances from people who work abroad. At the time of this video, one TelCoin is priced at 2 cents. TelCoin is available through multiple exchanges, including Uniswap, and this could be huge, especially for those smaller countries. So I do think you should definitely add this to your watch list. Alright guys, so lucky last, we have a coin that I've talked about multiple times, and it's in my top 10 altcoin videos, and that is Verasity VRA, currently trading at 1 cent per coin. It's in the online video advertisement bot solution and NFT verification technology. In the United States, the digital video advertising market is $22.1 billion and the NFT industry is about $28 billion. So the market for this is huge. Obviously, as we talked about before, the problem that VRA solves is that in 2020, advertising fraud inflicted economic losses of up to $35 billion worldwide. The size of the global digital advertising market was estimated at $333 billion, which would put ad fraud at more than 10% of the total. The United States suffered the largest losses, followed by China and the UK. As bots get smarter, even Europe's privacy regulation, GDPR, which was created to protect consumers, may be of no value in helping reduce the number of ad fraud. So the solution. To solve this serious problem, RJ Mark created Veracity. Through Veracity's proof of view patented technology, all views will be available for advertisers and brands to see on the blockchain, and Veracity's technology will be able to differentiate between real views and fake views. This means that advertisers won't have to scratch their heads wondering if their video ads were actually seen by real people. By eliminating fake views, the Veracity ecosystem is able to fairly value content regardless of content type, audience, demographic, or a third party's monetization strategy. Today, this is probably the biggest partnership Veracity's managed to secure, which is with Tencent Games, which owns Riot, Epic, 40% owned, Fortnite, etc., etc. Veracity is currently available on the Ethereum network, as we talked about, trading currently at 1 cent. And again, guys, I think that to wrap up this video, and one of the reasons I made this video is these are all in the early stages. They haven't proven if what they want to do will work, but if it could work, it could be absolutely huge. And this is exactly how you want to be ahead of the herd, is to find these projects, do your research, do extensive research, and invest an amount of money. Now, that is not financial advice. That is my personal strategy. I've already invested in a couple of these, and I will probably set aside funds to invest into a couple more. Let me know your thoughts in the comments. Don't forget to like the video, subscribe to the channel, and I've linked my top 10 altcoin picks. It's just past 7,000 views, which is unbelievable. Really appreciate the support, guys. As always, watch this space.